This is the giant pile of mulch that we are using to transfer out to the field. There's probably somewhere around 40 loads total. I am standing on this mountain currently. It's one of the trees that came down in the straight line winds we had a few weeks ago. But yeah, a lot of mulch that is slowly but surely going into the trailer and out to the field. And there's Miss Shadow. Started doing a few things. Brought a bucket down here to put our weeds in that we're pulling instead of just throwing them out in the field. And going to fill this up with water and let this soak so we can make a little compost tea. Compost your enemies, fetid swamp water. And filled up a couple jugs with some rabbit poop water, and I'm going to later bring tubs of water out here and fill up that with water and cover it so it can stew, and going to put these in the water and water everything with a little bit of fertilizer. Everything's looking really good out here. Got the melons going, a few little baby melons here and there. There's a little one. And looks like something got in here and dug. Got a bunch of these Tahitian squash coming up. They're supposed to get pretty doggone big, so they're going to continue growing for now. But we have some nice looking Tahitian squash. The yellow summer squash, only have one of those. It has some buds on it, but nothing growing yet. This is the Cocozelle zucchini, and it doesn't have anything on it yet other than buds. Then we have the Waltham butternut squash, same thing. And then we have the Black Beauty zucchini, and we've got quite a few nice looking zucchinis coming up here. And there's a little one. Then we have one Kefron F1 zucchini, and it is, oh excuse me, we have two of these plants, and we have one growing right now. All of the tomatoes that I transplanted while the ground was soaking wet are not super happy, but they're still kind of alive. I think they'll perk up here shortly, hopefully. The tomatoes in the big tomato row that we were doing, that I planted earlier, these guys are starting to grow up. They're probably getting close to a foot tall, some of them. Kind of difficult to see, but they are getting there. Once I get the onion row weeded and covered up with mulch, I am going to come through and weed these guys. We've been picking a few here and there. They're doing really good. And got a couple of straight 8 cucumber plants here, and I haven't seen any cucumbers yet, but quite a few actual flowers coming out, so hopefully we'll have some cucumbers shortly. And get down here and look at the tomatoes. You can kind of see them going there, and the carrots are looking good after we weeded. And there was definitely something in here last night. There's stuff dug, little holes all over the place, but it doesn't look like it ate anything. So this is the okra row, and that is looking really good. These ones here at the back were transplants when we thinned, so further down you can see they get taller. This is what I have left of the onion row to weed, and using the new broad fork to loosen the soil. We've got that much of it done so far. Ashley came out here the other night, Monday night, surprised me and let me know after they were all done that her and Amy and a couple of the kids had come out and weeded. So yesterday morning I was able to get out here and put down some mulch. I went ahead and put down some paper that we had from packages. So it's not a full thick piece of cardboard, but there's little pieces of paper down to help with weed mitigation. And then we've got all these onions, which are looking really good. We've got some really nice size onions growing up. Some of them are starting to fall over. The tops are starting to fall over, so they may be ready to start picking some here soon. Last night, after the sun set and it wasn't totally scorching us, Michael and I came out here and we went across the creek where there was a pile of creek debris that the owner of the property that we maintain, he had pushed it up out of the road that goes across the creek over to the camping field. So we had this nice pile of soil that's basically mountain wash. It's dirt and leaves and a few little pebbles and rocks here and there. So we were able to get out here and put some extra soil on top of the potatoes, and I've been noticing a few potatoes here and there that were coming up out of the ground, so we had to get those covered. And I'm gonna come through today, hopefully, if I don't die of heat exhaustion, and finish the onion row, put some mulch on top of the potatoes to give them a little more coverage, and we will see what all that looks like here in a little bit. Hopefully I'll get it done and be able to add it onto this video. End of the day video to add on to what I recorded this morning. It took until almost 2 just to finish weeding this. Seemed like just a small patch, it shouldn't take that long, but it was a little bit of a pain. But I got it weeded, got the mulch down. There are little baby onions in between here and there, but here's one. And over there, so there's more here than it looks like because I just kind of shook the mulch on top of them. But there's some baby onions down there, and I cleaned out the rest of the trailer of mulch and got some mulch down on the potatoes. So I didn't get all the potatoes done, but I got the trailer cleaned out, and I'm going to go put my water buckets in the trailer and come down here tomorrow morning and do the rabbit tea water. So that's the plan.